Good afternoon, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sharaledon Brave, and it's so good to be in the house with you. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got five. Yeah, I have four pieces to give for your listening pleasures today, and I'm excited about these five. I had been writing them for a matter of weeks. Sometimes don't even remember, that I had some either already written down in my little blue notebook, or on the computer, or just in voice on the what's that thing called, on my recorder on the phone. But I'm glad and happy to have these five pieces because, as some of you may be aware, Kenneth Hammond and I did the cafe chat this past Monday, and so I had to have things written for that, and I did not want to offer you something that I had already done so close to Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. So what you have is fresh stock. All right, so we got some fresh stock for you, and. Let me just go ahead and get started with some hellos. I see my cousin Moniz. Hey, cuz, good to see you. Thank you for being there on time. I appreciate you. Um, oh, yeah, good. Yeah, stick around. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first piece. And so y'all just come on in the house, get comfortable, and let's do this. Get these eyes on here. Trying to save paper by not having to have the font at about a 20. Save some room. The first piece is entitled Light Stand. Even when you stand for what you believe to be right, allow others to find their own truth in the light. Again, even when you stand for what you believe to be right, allow others to find their own truth in the light. Light stand. Dr. Scales, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Ronnie Smith, good to see you as well. The next piece I'd like to do for your listening pleasure is a piece entitled The Crossings. During this holiday season, let's celebrate with those we've lost and be grateful for the lives they touched and countless paths that were crossed. Again, during this holiday season, let's celebrate with those we've lost and be grateful for the lives they touched and countless paths that were crossed. The Crossings. Hey, Cassandra, good to see you, my sister. All right. The next piece is entitled Love Me. Love me where I am, not where you want me to be. If I never reach that place, neither one of us is free. Again, love me where I am, not where you want me to be. If I never reach that place, neither one of us is free. Love me. I love that piece. Because at my age, I ain't about to change for nothing or no one. So, I love it. Let's see who else I got. I got Sandro. Thank you so much for being with me. Norman, thank you. Cornell, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so we've done three of the five. Let's go ahead and get in number 4. One of my favorite is entitled Power Source. Again, that's Power Source. I am no longer a runner, a dodger, or a hider. Once I finally recognize God is my source and my provider. Again, I am no longer a runner, a dodger, or a hider. Once I finally recognize God is my source and my provider. Power source. The next piece is a very powerful piece, written for me, talking basically to myself. A lot of my pieces are like that, But I was kind of chastising myself on this particular piece. And I got to give my cousin Darius, he gave me, Darius Middleton, this acronym years ago for job, J-O-B. He said just over broke. And that kind of always stuck with me. So this particular piece came to my mind as I was working some weeks ago. It's called Work Your Plan. You complain about the plantation, but you're a free man. The only thing that's holding you back is your refusal to work your plan. Again, you complain about the plantation, but you're a free man. The only thing that's holding you back is your refusal to work your plan. Work your plan. So that's the 5 4-liners today. I hope that you've enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed writing them, as much as I enjoyed coming up with what I was going to bring to you today. I'm always mindful of, again, making sure I got something fresh and new for you, unless on purpose I decide to do a piece again. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who have tuned in or watched the cafe chat with myself and Kenneth Hammond. We had a great time. And if you are not familiar, cafe chat was, we've done it the last 3 months, the last Monday of October, November, and December. And I will let Kenneth talk more on that when he does his show or we do another cafe chat, because it is his brainchild and we're having a great time. It's an hour-long show, but it does not feel like an hour long because we are not only just reading our pieces, but we're as brothers do, we're cracking up. We're dissecting some of the pieces as to why we write them. What do we expect the feedback to be, or just just being ourselves. So if you haven't checked us out on Cafe Chat, I invite you to do so, because I can at least say that Kenneth has in mind to continue it, and if he has in mind to continue it, I would love to still be his co-host in doing so. All right, that's Cafe Chats, the last Monday of every month. All right. So let me see. I got Lionel. Thank you so much, Sultan. I see you, my brother. Thank you all for being with me. So listen, I do have a few announcements and shout outs. If you would give me that opportunity, I appreciate you. First, let me offer my condolences to the family and friends and the class of 1986, my graduating class from Georgetown High School, on the transition of our classmate, Stephen Manning. If I have this correctly, they had a celebration of his life on yesterday. All right, so again, condolences to the Manning family, friends, and classmates of our brother Stephen Manning. I would also like to let me go ahead and speak on Georgia votes. Today is the last day for early voting for the U.S. senatorial runoff for the state of Georgia. I am in my blue on purpose. All right. So just keep that in mind. Today is the last day for early voting for the runoff. Keep in mind, I'm almost 100% sure. Well, it can't be almost and 100. I'm very sure that it is too late to obtain your ballot by mail and to get it in on time for the January 5th. I would not even try it at this point. But what I would suggest is, if you haven't worked your plan as of yet, that you go on and be prepared to vote in person, of course, safely, with your mask, social distancing, and all of those things put in place. All right. So remember, January the 5th, we need your vote. All right. Vote blue. I'm still an individual, and so are you. All right. So I would love to see. I would love to see those 2 seats occupied by people who really care for the masses. And now, Birthdays. I had several of them that were very close. We have my cousin Nicole Johnson. And Nicole, please forgive me. Uh, I, I should have asked because I do understand now that you have a new last name. Congratulations on that. All right. But Nicole celebrated her birthday on the 24th of December. And then we have my cousin, my ace, Moniece Brave. She celebrated hers on the 26th. And then we have my sister friend, how am I going to say that anything? Tanya Jackson. Um, Tanya celebrated hers on the 27th. All right. So wish them all a happy birthday for me when you see them. All right. So I think that's pretty much all of that. Gemini, thank you so much for being with me. Emmanuel, I do see you. My sister Latoya, I see you. And Latoya, that's why I stumbled on Latanya's name, because with the law, I always, the LAT, you know how your brother is. So, blame it on the head and not the heart. Andrea, thank you so much for watching. So listen, that's all of what I have for today. I will also remind you, I will be posting this to Instagram under Poet SD Brave, and also under Brave Pen and Paper on YouTube. So if there's anyone that you would like to share the video with who is not on Facebook or Instagram, please feel free to actually just go on YouTube and you can text or email them the video. All right. So that's what I would like for you to do for me. And also, I invite you to always check out my website, www.brave pen and paper. My last name, pen and paper, just all spelled out.com. So this is my favorite time of the show, is when I get to say to you, I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can try. Spirit, the universe, God, whatever name you call your higher power by, will not give you that much power that you cannot receive and give the love that I have for you. All right. So we will see you on next week, Wednesday, for another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sharaledon Brave, and I am delighted that you took the time to be with me on this last Wednesday Wisdom Poetry of the year 2020. All right. So we will see you next week. Bye now. Thank you, Gregory.